Hello, YouTube! Back at it again with another Final Fantasy XIV episode of Dawntrail. We're at part 14, and things just got weird. We are now in Solution 9. How did we get here? Well, we decided to take a train into apparently another dimension. Or at least something that looks like another dimension. It's completely different than everything else we've seen so far. While here we've met a new girl. Her name is called Sphene. She seems alright. Not exactly the most trustworthy. But apparently this is the area in which Mr. Zoral Jha owns, rules over. So, we need to infiltrate, find him, and kick his ass. For all the new people that are in chat, and all the people that are there on YouTube listening right now, make sure you go ahead and subscribe to the channel if you have yet to do so already. Check out any of my previous videos if you're interested. Make sure you stay notified and hit that bell icon. Settle down and welcome in. Let's have some fun. And also, if you're interested, I stream on Twitch almost every single day of the week. You can find me under the name Ponto. Welcome. Let's go. Here we go. That was pretty good, right? That was pretty decent. That wasn't too bad. All right. We got Wooklamat here with Sphene. You swore again. I didn't swear again. For people that are listening to the YouTube video, I've maybe had to do a redo of this because I accidentally swore. And I may have had an accidental butt plate on my screen in the first 1 minute of trying to do an intro. Don't worry about it. It's all good. Let's get into some story, guys. Let's have a great time of it. All right, let's see what Sphene's going to tell us to do. I think I nailed that intro pretty well, yeah? You can't say ass on YouTube? Yeah, you can. Ass is allowed. Yeah, it is. It is allowed. But YouTube doesn't like this. I think you're allowed to use that word. Yeah. You know what? Whatever. Let's keep going. And also, you're allowed to do it up to 3 times. Then they demonetize you. Let's begin then, shall we? I must say, I'm really grateful. This place is so vast and confusing. I don't even know where to begin. While the district may seem daunting in size and structure, all the key facilities are situated near the ley nodes, what you call etherites. Remember this, and you won't lose your way. I grabbed that already, but okay. Now then, seeing as it's right there, I will show you the Nexus Arcade first. Please, follow me. I have a question. I still get lost. That's not a question. That's a statement. This area looks... You know what this area looks like? It looks like a casino slash like a gaming arcade a little bit, doesn't it? Is that just me? Hi! This complex is home to all manner of shops. From food and daily necessities to technological conveniences, you can find most everything here. Everkeep's interior is so vast, as you've observed. This arcade makes it possible for people to acquire what they need in one centralized location. Ooh. Amazing. How do you get to the upper levels? I don't see stairs. An elevator? Yeah, there you go. Do you see that glowing pattern over yonder? That is an automatic conveyor. Such contraptions are found throughout Everkeep, allowing us to swiftly move between faraway places. That'll spare us some time walking. Are they also made from that strange metal? What's it? Yes, the conveyors are also powered by Electrope. As a matter of fact, the ore is integrated into just about everything in Everkeep, even the walls and floors. By etching arcane circuits upon it, Electrope can be used to convert lightning energy to those of other elements, actually. In so doing, we can achieve various effects. For instance, a conversion to wind produces flotation, which is required for the propulsion of our flying vehicles. A conversion to fire, meanwhile, produces light and heat, and it is employed in devices such as street lamps and heaters. There are even self-heating cups that keep your drink warm. Pretty nice, huh? Can you make a drink cold if you convert it to ice instead, then? You certainly can. Our vending machines do just that. What's more, multiple energies can also be combined to produce some clever effects. For instance, by manipulating the air with wind, while projecting light with lightning, it is also possible to alter one's appearance. It's almost scary what you can do with Electrope. If such a wondrous material existed in our world, I imagine everyone would be fighting over it. Ooh. Ooh, obvious. Something going on there. The shop over here. What does it sell? Ah, yes. Let's go and take a look. I dare say you will find it interesting. Boys, I don't trust this girl. She seems nice, but she's definitely holding a lot of info back. I get the feeling that there's a lot of reasons why memory erasure. So, obviously we know about the whole memory erasing thing. I feel like there's a reason why all that has been put in place to begin with. There's definitely something going on with that there. Like, something clearly happened with that for that to be the key. I am not going to check your adventure plate because I can see that you're naked, and it's probably something sussy. Why are you dead here, though? Okay, let's keep going. Also, thank you for the follows, guys. Appreciate that there, man. Hope you guys are enjoying the stream so far. The shop sells food. Those are the items on the counter. That's food? I can't imagine what they taste like. I thought you might be surprised. Your countrymen were 2 in the beginning. Come, you must sample something. Choose one, and I will purchase it for you. Welcome, friends. How lucky you are for Her Majesty to treat you. The 5 items on display are most popular. I recommend one of them if this is your first time. Why can't we have those hair colors as well? Yeah, that'd be kind of cool, wouldn't it? I'd like that too. What is this? Is this food? Huh? Slab of pink hexagons. Wait. Is this a reference to the grapes again? Liquid-filled pouch. Long rectangular bar. Hexagon pattern bag. And black and yellow tin. Hold a second. That reminds me. Let me see if I still have it laying around here somewhere. Do I not have it here? I might have moved it. Let me see. I think I moved it. I was gonna pull out the grapes from FanFest. Yeah, they actually gave us a bag at FanFest, and inside the bag was the actual the funny shaped grapefruits too. Let me have a quick look at the pink hexagon, sure. The synthetic fruit pellets, well, they're our best approximation of the taste and texture of grape. Okay. They really did, didn't they? Okay. I've never tried the real fruit, so I can't say how faithful they are. There's no denying their popularity. Ah, sure, you know, I mean, we could read the other ones, but we all know we're just going to choose this one anyway. Let's just choose it. But we were never going to choose anything else. While they're all very tempting, I'm going to have the steak. I'm absolutely starving. You know what? Me and Wicklamat are very alike. I would choose the steak on the menu every time too. Thank you for your custom. This being Her Majesty's treat, it's bound to taste all the better. Say, would you mind sampling your selections here and now? It's been a long time since we've had newcomers, and I'd love to see your reactions. Woo! Yo. Would someone give me free steak, please? I'd be down. This is a great chance to learn about Alexandrian culture, Ponto. Let's dig in. Maybe I want to go to Alexandria after all. Doesn't look like the Alexandria in FF9, I have to say, though. All right, here I go. Following Wicklamat's lead, you sample your selection. Nom 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 nom. Amazing! I've never had any meat like this before. It's tender like chicken, but flavorsome like Ronique. And the spice gives it just the right amount of kick. I could eat this every day. She really is like me with steak. Don't mind them. They're just happy to see your honest reaction. And how about you? It's fantastic. If it was steak I'm eating, then it's fantastic. Okay. It's always such a pleasure. My thanks for humoring me. This does take me back. Though it was chaotic when the people of Tuliolal first arrived here, we endeavored to learn about one another and embraced our differences. Ah, right. What about you, Sven? Aren't you having something to eat too? I appreciate the thought, but I'm fine for now. Thank you. Alright, but what's your favorite food, if you don't mind me asking? My favorite food? Why do you wish to know this? Because I want to get to know you better. Why else? The more you know someone, the more you grow fond of them. That's what my old man believed, and my experiences led me to believe the same too. My favorite food. Everyone has a favorite food, right? Is it such a difficult question? True, though. I'm sorry, it's just... when I think of those who labor to bring us the food, I can't find I can settle on one thing just. I thought I was indecisive, but you're something else. Indecisive? Perhaps I am. But you needn't... they didn't need to laugh about it. Huh? They don't know their own food, though? That's a bit strange, isn't it? Okay. I don't know about you, but I'm satisfied. Let's keep moving. Very well. Next, I was thinking of showing you the residential district, but it's in part so I can tend to personal matters. It's a visitation, to be precise, and I believe it will be educational for you as well. Would the two of you, rather, in mind accompanying me? Not at all. Wonderful. Let me know when you have seen enough here, and we'll make it on our way. Couple friends over here hanging out with us too. I see you. Ready? Then, let's head to the residential sector. It lies to the southwest. As we walk, I would be glad to tell you about any places of interest that we come upon. Okay, gonna walk around with us. Hi folks. I'm scared to check you, but I feel like you're a little bit more tame than what Owly is. I bet he doesn't even know how the bathrooms work here. Look, I've been to Japan before, okay? If I can work their toilets, I can do that, okay? Wow, Ponto trusted me? He's a brave man. This was my risky click of the day. You both were my risky click of the day. Doesn't know about the shells? Look, if I can do Japanese toilets, I can do anything. Hey, Sphene, do you have an adventure plate? No? Okay, that's fine. All right, let's keep going around, guys. Thanks for the follows, by the way, guys. I see a couple of you boys coming through and following. Hope you're enjoying the content. I really appreciate it, man. It's cool to see this area, though. It's kind of nice to see, like, a new location. It is very, very different than anything we've kind of really seen before in 14, isn't it? Is it up that way, or... Let me see. Oh, I can go around that way, okay. Yeah, I really like the design of this location, though. It's like a sort of area that we've never really had before in 14. There we go. Ponto, what were you hoping to see on our adventure plate? I just want to see if she was creative, that's all. Nothing sussy. This is Mosaic, a cafe. Here you can buy drinks to enjoy while you relax. I see. Well, in Tuliolal, there's a similar establishment called the Zabla Thai. That's seashell in the local tongue. Is there a story behind the name of Mosaic here? There is. In our continent, the races are named for stones. There's the Hyun, who resemble the Tonawata, the tall and graceful Eldite, and the diminutive and affable Milala. When they all gather here, they appear as a mosaic, I should say, of colors. Thus, did the founder choose to name that the cafe. That's nice. If they serve tacos here, it would be perfect. Tacos? A traditional Toral dish, and one of my favorite foods. You must try it one day. Oh, yes, definitely. We'll make it happen once we've restored peace to Tuliolal. Right? Let's continue on. There's something fishy about her when it comes to food. I don't know why. She just seems kind of strange with it. Like, okay, does everyone has a favorite food, right? Does no one else think that's kind of sussy that she doesn't have like a food that she likes the most? That's kind of strange to me, man. I feel like everybody has at least one food they like. Fishy? She seems more like a here, Ponto. I would have a hard time deciding on one. Well, I mean, you would be able to say something, though. Oh, okay, I grabbed that one already. And here we are. These buildings are where our citizens live. They're massive. Each one is bigger than the palace. They have to be, for just about all of Alexandrians have apartments here. Lest you wonder, I'm here to visit some people. Their apartments is in the building on the left, here at Residential Radius 914. Radius? Residential Radius? So I was saying that out loud for myself, wasn't even reading that. That's right. Come, the doors open automatically. Huh? How far into Dawntrail are you so far, Ponto? I'm at level 97 MSQ at the minute. I think I'm getting close to level 98 though. I feel like I've been on 97 for a bit now, so I'm assuming it's pretty soon. Ooh. So this is what the residential district is? Yeah, you must be close to that. You're close to 98. I was going to say, I'm probably close to 98 at this stage. We're definitely getting close to the end, I would say. Well, maybe it depends how long this last bit is, I guess. I would imagine we're kind of ramping up towards the end, though. This is the place. A mother and son live here. Oh, that was optional dialogue. That's true. I forgot to do that. Hello, Isadora. Your Majesty, you came. I have friends with me today. Is that all right? Of course. Friends of the Queen are friends of ours. Please, make yourselves at home. How has Milo's been? There's been no change, but the symptoms are thankfully mild today. He's sick? Hello, Milos. Have you missed me? Doesn't seem very receptive. My son was born with Levin sickness, a severe etheric imbalance towards lightning. As a result, he suffers from paralysis. He cannot walk, and he struggles to speak. For a blessing, he still has his hearing, and even on bad days, he can communicate with his eyes. I see. Sphene visits often then, does she? She does. Milo simply adores her. He sometimes even manages a smile when she's here. What of yourself, Isadora? How are you holding up? You needn't worry about me, Your Majesty. You always make time for us, and we have everything that we need. I'm glad to hear that, but you mustn't strain yourself, understood? There is nothing you can do for him? Perhaps a treatment with souls, or... Unfortunately, no. While souls can revive those who have met with an accident, they cannot reverse the effects of old age and illness. Truth be told, many children are born like Milos. The illness has existed for generations, but we've been unable to find a cure. The cause is quite clear though, the excess lightning in the environment. It's no coincidence the number of cases has risen dramatically these past 30 years or so. It's all my fault. What was that? I'm sorry, Isadora, but I must be going. I promise to make it a proper visit next time. With treats to share. There's no need to apologize, Your Majesty. If it weren't for you, Milos and I wouldn't still be here. Thank you, Queen Sphene. Ooh. It's my pleasure, Milos. I'll be back soon. So be a good boy for your mother and for me. She's done something for sure. I'm going to say there was a decision that she made that made a lot of them fall into the situation they're in now. And she's hiding that from us. I'm almost certain of it. My thanks for accompanying me on this visit. The illness is a part of life in Alexandria, and I thought you should know about it. We'll find a cure one day, mark my words. We'll make it so unfortunate children like Milos can smile again. Okay. Let me do this here actually on Gunbreaker, because I believe it's still 87. Yeah, we'll do that. Never mind. It's we're on level 98 quest. Never mind. Okay, I was going to swap over to get XP out. Alright, here we go. Continue with Paladin then. And a disease of etheric imbalance, it's so tempering. Yeah, that's what I was thinking as well. I was thinking of the tempered and how they were kind of like, you know, obviously like Ramu under Thunder, etc., etc. Is there going to be a gigantic primal at the end of this that we have to kick the crap out of? Maybe. Her people, her family. Having recomposed herself, Sphene is ready to continue the tour. Well, let's continue the tour, shall we? Look, you obviously have duties to attend to, citizens to look after. We can stop here if you like. No, I do this because I want to, so please, do not worry. Next, I'll show you one of the district's most vital facilities, a place called Resolution. To reach it, we'll need to go by way of Linode 9, where the Aephorite is situated. Okay. Let's go for a little hunt to hunt. Oh, hi Rayla. Looking okay over there? Imagine napping and then your queen is just standing there. I love you. You alright there, man? Love the armor, by the way. I'm guessing this stuff probably comes from this area, eh? Really, really cool armor. Dude, I feel like this area is so big that I feel like we should be able to get around here very quickly with, I feel like we should be able to use mounts in this area. It feels very, very big, doesn't it? Queen just standing there. Yeah. See ya. It's a dungeon armor, Ponto. Oh, okay. I might have seen it already and maybe overlooked it. Still, looks good, so it does. If it comes from the 97 dungeon, I need to farm that more. Yeah, Sushi, I love the name too. Where is she hanging out? Okay, she's at the middle Aephorite. Let's go. I've done that. Okay, it is the 97 dungeon. I wasn't too sure if it was like spoiler territory, like something I haven't done yet. Yeah, I feel like this area is very large, even with the Aephorites across it. I feel like having the ability to mount here would be nice, even if it was like a ground mount. It feels the same size as Rads, in my opinion. Once you get the Aephorites, you don't notice it as much. Yeah, that's probably it too. Hi. The conveyor ahead will transport you to the government sector, where Resolution is located. The markings on the conveyor indicate its direction, and there is a pair just like it on the other side. Is it safe? Extremely. There's no need to be afraid. Who said I was afraid? Come on, Ponto. Okay, love. We believe that you're never afraid of anything, sure. Ooh, poppy pop. So that's how you get up here, just. How do you feel about Solution 9, Ponto? It's very pretty. It's very different than everything else we have in 14 at the minute. Yeah, it definitely gives me... So I played Phantasy Star Online for a couple of years as well, like on and off with a couple friends. Anytime there was like a game maintenance in FF11, they would always have me... So that's how I got into PSO. When I was playing FF11, when there was like 6, 7, 8, 9 hour maintenances, they would be like, oh, let's go play PSO. So I played PSO 1 with them for a bit. You know, Blue Burst? Did anyone play that back in the day? I played a bit of that there, so I did. Yeah, it definitely gives me the vibe of that, so it does, in this area. And here we are, Resolution, the operational heart of Solution 9. From Revolution, we oversee the running of the district and provide essential services to citizens, such as welfare support and job introductions. It's quicker to show than tell, so let's proceed inside. Yeah, it's kind of a nice funky tune. It's a very chill area to hang out in. I think both the main hubs for this expansion are both very, very good.
Strange contraptions everywhere you look. What's that?
An infusion station. It dispenses souls in exchange for credits.
Oh. There's a credit system to getting more souls in.
Through hard work, citizens can obtain the peace of mind provided by spare souls. It's the way of life for Alexandrians and has been for quite some time. But I imagine it must be difficult for outsiders to comprehend.
Yeah, a little bit.
That's putting it lightly. To be honest, it sounds disturbing.
Whoa.
Still, I won't dismiss it out of hand. Practices like these don't arise from nothing. There's a reason why your culture is the way it is, and I'd like to understand. Won't you tell us some of your realm's history?
Yeah, that would be nice. I'm keen to learn too. And I am, because some fishy stuff going on here. I need some more backstory here to understand what's going on here with this.
Very well. Be warned, though, that it may take a while.
Perfect. Let's put the feet up, guys.
In the distant past, over 1,000 years ago, it's said,
FF9 music.
Lightning energy began to swell in our world. According to ancient records that date back around 8 centuries, the rainy season spanned a quarter of the year, during which time severe thunderstorms ravaged the land.
Okay.
4 centuries later, this season had lengthened to nearly half the year.
Right.
The trend continued, with our ancestors spending longer and longer languishing beneath storm clouds. Crops failed and livestock starved.
Mm-hmm.
But amidst this growing desperation, a miraculous material was discovered that promised salvation: electrope.
The stuff that's used everywhere here.
Indeed. One day, when out inspecting a forest after lightning had caused a fire, a villager came upon a curious black ore none had seen before. Testing revealed that the ore possessed a singular property. It could store lightning and convert it to other energies. In that instant, the scourge of endless storms became a blessing.
Right,
Dubbed
okay.
electrope, the ore found use in myriad inventions and dramatically improved people's lives. So much so, in fact, that all nations soon became dependent upon it, despite the difficulty of obtaining it in quantity.
I was wondering about this.
Supply was chronically scarce, and when nations couldn't meet their needs with their own deposits, some resorted to taking electrope from others. Fighting was isolated and sporadic until electrope came to be used in warfare. First in the weaponry of invaders, then in the countermeasures of defenders, and then in every aspect of combat where an advantage might be had. This
Classic
served
war.
only to exacerbate the ore shortage, leading to further escalation. Before long, the entire world was engulfed in a terrible war known as the Storm Surge. As the war came to a head, Alexandria's neighbor Lindblum committed its stores of electrope to the production of a weapon of mass destruction. They deployed it on the front lines and triggered a calamity of frightful magnitude. Not even their own scientists had anticipated the force of the lightning that was unleashed. The energy inundated the entire continent, laying it to waste.
So that's how your world came to be this way.
I'm put in mind of the flood of light, just like the flood of darkness. Yeah, it's definitely an umbral calamity. Goddamn Asians, at it again. They knew what they were doing. I bet you they were the ones who threw the ores around, weren't they?
You truly know a great many things that I don't. I should like to learn about you too sometime. But to continue the tale, the people of Alexandria had already lost much to the war. They lost almost everything else to the Levin.
Okay.
Those who survived bore deep scars, tormented by the memory of loved ones taken too soon. Though they yet lived, the cruel spectre of death was with them always. Seeking a solution, our scientists turned once more to electrope, and after extensive research, they developed the means to preserve memory and soul. Physical death isn't the end. So long as our memories endure, we may live on. This belief sustained us then, and it sustains us now, granting us comfort.
That's quite a tale.
Mm-hmm.
Your Majesty, help me! I beg you, help me!
What's the matter?
What's going on?
I've got no souls left. Not a single one! But the lot at Soul Supply refused to give me any! Please, you must do something!
I mean, if you have just one soul, you're fine, right? As long as you don't get into, like, danger.
My apologies, Your Majesty. This man, he does no work. Instead, he drinks his days away on Trueview. He has only himself to blame if he has no credits for souls.
That's not true! I'm a fighter at the Arcadian. Or rather, I was.
Oh,
I've
Arcadian.
been allowed to fight because of the King's decree. It isn't my choice.
I see. You're a brave warrior of the arena. I I want to help you, I sincerely do. But I cannot give you preferential treatment.
Then open up the Arcadian again, so I can fight!
I'm sorry, but that's not my decision to make. The king requires feral souls for war. He doesn't wish for them to be expended on amusements.
You're useless! A queen in naught but name!
Whoa, okay.
Insolent wretch! How dare you take that tone with Her Majesty?
It's quite all right. Such things don't bother me, nor do I think ill of this man. Hear me. Though I cannot grant you a soul, I mean it when I say I want you to live. I love all of you equally, dearly. You are as family to me, and it pains me to see you deny yourself hope. I want you to find a happiness all your own, even if you must grow it from the smallest seed of joy. Out there, somewhere, is a reason for you to smile again. We all need to vent our frustrations from time to time. I will always be willing to lend an ear.
He must feel like an asshole now.
Yes, Mum. Of course.
Yeah, you.
Without a spare soul, I suppose I'm fine as long as I stay in Solution 9. I apologize for my rudeness. Good day to you.
Kill them with kindness. Classic. Smartest way to do that sort of thing.
Up, my friend. And when you feel better, I'm sure you'll find another way to apply your talents. I'm sorry you had to see that. Let's keep moving, shall we?
Yeah, the old classic kill 'em with kindness routine. Feel guilty being mean to her now, don't you?
I believe we visited all the main facilities. With that, I declare our tour concluded.
That man from before, does that sort of thing happen often?
Somewhat. It's unavoidable. Hardships are a fact of life. Our soul management system has sustained our realm for generations, but it isn't without flaws. For one, people have become accustomed to having spare souls. Without them, they feel vulnerable and anxious. Some claim it may also have contributed to a decline in births.
Just thinking out loud, but would it be possible to do away with the system?
No.
Just no.
I know it isn't easy to change one's beliefs and way of life. The Mamolja had their reasons for their reliance on blessed siblings, much as you have yours for souls. But if we defeated Zorolja, you'd be able to make all the decisions, right? Then we could work together to fix things, restore your realm to where it belongs, and see where we can go from there.
Listen to me. There's something that I need to tell you.
Yes.
What is it?
Actually, never mind. It's nothing of import.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it was lovely showing you around.
Of course. Of
He's
course.
obviously holding some very big information
Thanks
back
so
here.
much for the tour. We've learned not only about your realm, but you as well. For now, our priority is Arolja. But once we've dealt with him, perhaps I can return the favor and show you to Lihiolal.
I'd like that very much.
Even though she was there already, right? We saw her in Tuliolal during the massacre. Hmm.
It seems I've no choice but to continue down this path. Forgive me, Vau Wuklamat, but I must disappoint you.
Oh, man. I'm more worried about her than I am Zorulja. Zorulja, we know exactly what to expect from him. I'm not sure about this girl. There's definitely something going on there. And the fact she's from this area and that's gotten to the state, I get the feeling that they're cooking something there. They're definitely cooking something there. By the way, guys, thanks so much for all the new follows there. I really appreciate it, man. If you're new, feel free to follow. Hope you're enjoying the stuff. I hope you're enjoying the content. Yeah. She's mysterious. Oh, she has her own motives, right? Yeah, Zorulja's cut and dry. He just wants to fight. He just wants us to beat him up. He wants to beat us up. He wants to see who's the best. That's as simple as that with him. It's not really a big deal. But with her, there's obviously an underlying thing. And she's worried about us being disappointed with her. So she's obviously cooking something on her side too, right? What was Fiend wanting to tell us, I wonder? Well, we could probably wait for another time. We've been exploring for a while now. Should probably go back to Kukia. It's a meeting point. That'll be back the way we came, I think. Oh god, you know what? What if we end up having, what if she ends up... So obviously we're going to find out their location in Solution 9. What if they're cooking up an idea to ambush us? And kill Erendil's mother? Maybe that's why we're going to be disappointed in her. Or maybe it's something else. Ponto, do you think that Sphene is a descendant of Sedan Garnet? Obviously, the way they've kind of wrote Sphene so far kind of reminds me of Princess Garnet. I'm not too sure yet. Yeah, I'm not too sure. I'm not gonna overcook that there. For people who don't know, Limblum was one of the largest cities in FF9's map, as was Alexandria. So I'm not sure they're alluding to the fact that that is the same FF9 location as what that is, but anyway. You don't think Sphene's good? I think they have their own things going on here. I don't fully trust them. The fact they're not willing to tell us something that seems kind of important kind of implies it. Sphene genuinely cares about her people. I can respect her for that. And thanks to her tour, I've come to better understand the lives of the Alexandrians. They don't feel so strange and distant anymore. Like, one of the big things I was thinking about is obviously souls come from living people before they die. But whenever people are using these lives up, they're expending those souls. So how do they get new souls? I'm kind of wondering about that. Like, was the world that they were all from, did they end up converting them all into souls at one point? Is that like one of the big catastrophes that happened here? Are they running out of souls? If they do, are they going to resort to somebody else, another plane? Because I remember, like, when they were in Tuliolal, there was that one scene, and there was a body, and there was like these balls getting sucked out of that body, right? And that, maybe that is like the soul energy that's being used by these dudes. I think I'm cooking too much. I don't want to burn the lasagna. I want to continue with the story. I'll just continue. So, well, I'm gonna, if I keep cooking, I'm gonna end up burning the, so I am. Let's keep continuing. Scales of blue. So, we're supposed to go to a place called True View in the eastern sector. This conveyor ought to take us there. You know, once you get used to it, they're kind of actually fun. Come on, Ponto. Okay. Boop. I'd love a lasagna. I feel like if I continue cooking too much, I'll end up burning that lasagna. So we'll hold off on that for now. Also, welcome in, by the way, Nas. Appreciate it, man. Welcome. This is the right place, you think? I don't see the others, though. Well, rather than sitting and waiting, we might as well explore a bit more. Huh? Ponto. Look over there. A Mammalja child. What are they doing here? He looks cute, don't he? What the heck? No, don't run. Come back to me. Oh my god, he's adorable. I want to take care of it. If anything happens to my child, I will murder that person, then myself. Holy shit, he's so cute. You'll notice it too, right? The resemblance to Zoral Jazz. Wait, no, that's not Zoral Jazz kid, is it? The blue scales of a Banoa with the features of a Hobigo. This cannot be a coincidence. At any rate, it wouldn't do to leave such a small child to run around on their own. Come on, let's go after them. Oh my god, it's so cute though. Over here. This is a big empty area here, so it is, man. Like, the areas are very large. My god, look how vibrant they look, though. Sheesh. Hey guys, we're in Miami. Just without the people trying to eat you. Very, very pretty area. Oh, look, the graphics card. You think it's a 4080 up there on the wall? So, this is True View. I'm not sure what I'm looking at, but it does seem lively. That building's just about the only one that isn't lit up. Not open for business at the moment then, I guess. It's probably the Arcadian, I assume, right? What? I didn't see you there. He's so cute! Listen, we don't mean you any harm. We just want to talk. It's a bit odd, don't you think? They run off when we approach, only to suddenly reappear? Could it be they want to take us somewhere? Is that the way of it? You want us to follow you? Uh-huh. So it is. All right then, lead the way. Pat him! Okay, I'll pat him. Oh my god, he's so adorable. 1 second, lads. I need to do something real quick. Oh, he's so cute. Can we take him home? Can we name him Bob? Alright. Once you choose to depart, Wooklamat will accompany you. Okay, that's grand. Let's go, dude. He already has a name. No, his name is Bob. We're gonna call him Bobby from now on. Little Bobby. Let's keep chasing him. Oh, I'm gonna run right past the Aephorite crystal, man. Alright, whatever, Bobby. I'll keep following you. Bobby Jab. Yes, that's actually pretty good. Okay. Ooh. Cool looking bar. Is this where you wanted to bring us? I always love this song. It's just so funky. What is this place? If you're meant to relax here, well, it isn't working for me. Hey, what's your name? So, you're still not inclined to talk. He'll only talk if he's completely comfortable with you. Classic Bobby. You know him? After a fashion. But, never mind that. How about something to wet your whistle? Oh, their name is Melancholy. Wait, they don't have a thing on their head. Adorable as you are, it's on the house. I can recommend our special. Her Majesty. I'll prepare one without liquor for the boy too. Thanks, but no thanks. We're supposed to meet a friend named Kikia here. But we ran into the child on the way, and he led us here. Oh, you're with Kikia. That's why they have nothing on their heads. In that case, go and have a chat with Big Tassos there. He'll show you to a fun place. We're gonna have a fight, aren't we? They don't trust us. What about him? I don't think he's in a mood to talk. So, he can tend the bar with me. This is taking a turn for the strange. But you don't think we're walking into a trap, do you? Well... damned if this doesn't have suspicious written all over it. While it is suspicious, they are trying to hide. So they're probably part of the group, and they're probably worried that, like, they're probably making sure we're not, like, sussy backers, you know what I mean? It makes sense. It makes sense. Also, guys, thanks all for the new follows, by the way. I really appreciate that, man. What is this fun place meant to be? Is Kakia here? Well, I suppose there's only one way to find out. Okay. Gives you teeth. I see the little TV screen is in this one, so obviously they're going to be involved in it in some way, right? Alright, let's go. This area is normally off limits, but Bakuya told us about you. Just follow the corridor and head into the room at the end. Let's go, Ponto. Whatever happens, you won't catch me being surprised. Okay, maybe they've been warned that it's not as sussy. Ah, the music.
Wonderful. They're here.
We've only just arrived ourselves.
Amazing.
The Tantalus theme in lo-fi is so cool.
I bid you welcome to the back room. Oblivion's humble headquarters.
A hideout tucked behind a drinking hole. Brings back memories, doesn't it?
Yup.
Our members here are mainly creators and adapters. That is, scientists and engineers who specialize in electro.
Okay.
They use their skills to provide support to our field operatives. Geralt, Shale, be so kind as to give our friends an overview of your duties.
Just a general scientist walking around with his shirt off.
There's provisioning. Gotta have supplies to fight the good fight, ain't ya? Luckily, we got the tools to craft most of what we need.
Gathering intelligence is another vital aspect of our work. Everkeep's core system is a veritable treasure trove of information. You just need to know how to get in and find it.
We found another one.
We also handle surveillance and communications, watching the enemy's movements and coordinating our own. That sort of thing.
And among all our activities, we spend a fair bit of effort investigating preservation.
Okay.
The organization credited with laying the foundations of electrope technology.
Oh.
From the soul management system to Everkeep's design, they're behind just about everything you see here. It'd be no exaggeration to say they made this realm what it is.
Right, okay.
But their magnum opus was without a doubt the power which was used to join Alexandria to Tural. Interdimensional fusion.
Said power isn't unlike my summoning technique and the magic within Azam's crystal. Yet, though the effect is localized, to be able to fuse realities. Even with my knowledge, I struggle to conceive how it could be possible.
Incidentally, the founders of our group, a husband and wife, were members of preservation at one point. That they opposed the fusing of worlds, and so defected in order to prevent it.
While not entirely unexpected, given what we have seen, this is still quite the revelation.
Weird.
By the by, that's an interesting earring you have there. A novel way of carrying a data storage device. Oh, you didn't know? Well, as a precautionary measure against machine infiltration, we scan everyone as they enter. And when we scanned you, we detected a small quantity of electrope. Though it's been dressed up, that earring is a storage device and no mistake. Bought it from a shop here, did you?
Ah.
No, it isn't bought, but inherited.
The founders are her mum and dad, aren't they? It's very on the nose, isn't it?
So these people sent you through the portal along with the earring?
Do you know aught of them?
The parents.
Listen, Cryo. The husband and wife who founded our order. It's believed that they were Malala. Though we have no evidence at present, we can't rule out the possibility that they were your parents, or perhaps close relations.
Mm-hmm.
This I posit because they were the very individuals who spearheaded the research into interdimensional fusion. As traitors to preservation, they were relentlessly pursued. If they had a child they feared they couldn't keep safe, entrusting her to the people of another world might have been their best option.
Right.
My parents. The founders of Oblivion. Tell me everything you know about them, no matter how small or seemingly insignificant. Anything and everything.
We don't even know their names, I'm afraid. In a bid to elude preservation's agents, we suspect they erased all trace of themselves.
Okay.
I'm sorry we couldn't be of more help. If
But-
you're interested, though, you're welcome to review our accumulated data.
Can we check the earring, though? Since it's a storage device?
Please. As an individual and member of my order both, I wish to learn as much as possible.
Why wouldn't you check the earring now
I
that you
should
know it's a
also
storage
like to peruse
device?
the data. Where the joining of realities is concerned, I may well be of service.
Of course. Feel free to peruse to your heart's content.
Thank you.
If you like, I can examine your earring. I have to say, the prospect that it belonged to our founders has me itching to take a look.
There's probably some information in there carried on to her that would be probably worth looking at. You would think, right?
I dare say we have enough eyes to pore over your records. Is there any other way we might be productive?
Not right now. We're still waiting for Zoralja to make the next move.
We don't need you. Go away.
In that case, Alice, would you mind accompanying me?
Gladly.
Ah, I've buggered it up again!
Never a moment's peace. Pay him no mind. I don't.
At least they're always shirtless, eh? Regardless of where they go.
Oi, you two there! One of you give me a hand, would you? Don't matter who.
I just remembered I have matters to discuss with Shale.
Okay. Come here, boy. Ah, shit. He's gonna make us make another relic weapon again, isn't he? Oh, okay. Okay, buddy. He's like, I got you, boy. Let's get a relic weapon. Sorry you had to see me passion spilling over. Happens when you put your heart and soul into your craft, you know? And, not to be weird or nothing, but I felt a sense of kinship when I saw you. As if we've met in another life. 2 other lives already, but okay. Any road. As I was saying, I need someone to lend me a hand. I haven't slept for 2 nights now. Not a single wink, and I'm right to collapse. Can't afford to, though. Got folks relying on me, see. But if I'm to keep at it, I need you to fetch me my favorite energy tonic. That voucher is good for 2 cans. 1 for yourself, by well you're welcome. Can't get the stuff on any old vending machine, though. You need to talk to a bloke named Philemon. You'll find him tending the bar on the main strip. Off you go now. What's with the sudden accent? That is probably an accent that's close to what it probably is meant to sound like. He's got a, he's probably got like an Ulster Scot accent to him, so I was like, yeah, you know what, it's either that or a pirate accent, so I'll just do that from now on. Can we add subtitles to that? Okay, well, and this is why I don't talk with my Northern Irish accent, because you don't understand me. This is exactly why. Oh god, there's 2 Geralts on the source now. It just occurred to me. Do you bet any money that they're both going to end up working together on the next relic weapon? Because I can bet you any money they do. Dun, dun. Plate check? What's up? Here, okay, I'll have a quick look at it, Amber. When's jump roping coming to... Nope. I never want to see the jump rope minigame from FF9 in this game ever. You know why Happy dies on the hill of never having Blitzball in FF14? I never want to see the jump rope challenge in this game, ever. I honestly will cry if that happens to me. If I am forced to do that, I will honestly cry. Also, Riku, thank you for the resub, man. Happy 4 months, by the way. Much appreciated, bud. Here's so many more mums. Appreciate you, buddy. Thank you so much, by the way. I appreciate that there. And also, hope you're having a great night. Hope everyone's enjoying the stream so far. We've had a lot of new followers come in and hang out today. If you're enjoying the content, I'm going to go grab this Aephorite over here. Make sure you hit the follow button, guys. Follows are free. Helps a guy out. Helps him get found in more places. The channel has grown a lot in the last month and a half, if I do say so myself. And I really, really appreciate it. Thank you all for the support and love. If you're enjoying the channel, though, make sure to stick around. Love having you out here. You know what? In an interview, the guys involved in the jump rope challenge said no one on the team made it to more than 100 jumps. I think I got to about 150 and gave up on it. I can't remember what the highest reward was from that. But I remember getting over 100 and then it getting really quick and hurting my eyes and was like, okay, I can't do that anymore. It's hurting me too much. Also, thanks for the follows, guys. Appreciate it. Welcome. What are you having? Energy tonics you can't get from vending machines? How dare you suggest that I sell such dangerous stuff? Away with you! Away with you! And don't come back. Got a voucher? Slip it to me then. Nice and subtle. Ah, so you're collecting for Geralt. I was going to call him Geralt there. A can for him and a can for you, eh? Cheers, mate. There you go. Yours is formulated for beginners. Gentler than the full strength stuff. It's not contraband or anything, so you won't run afoul of the authorities. But if the Rodina Consortium was made aware of my special selection, it'd probably be bad for business. Now, seeing as it's your first time, I want you to drink your tonic here, just in case there's any side effects. Alright. Yeah. It's not all. Oh, so I have to just interact with him. Bottoms up now. Need to make sure it doesn't affect you in any unintended ways. I just go to the key items and drink it? Baby drink, by the way. Oh, I see. I have to use that one. You drain the tonic in a single pull. Now that's how you do it. Your pulse ought to quicken soon, after which you'll start to feel everything more clearly. And then, finally, you'll feel a roar surge of energy. People say it's like growing a pair of rainbow wings. Well, you haven't up and carked it, so hurry along and give Geralt his tonic. He tends to leave it to the last moment, and I expect he's about to keel over. What the frig? There's a buff timer with this, or am I just always going to stay this color? Oh, okay, okay, it wore off. Huh. I wonder if having extra souls prevents hangovers. Oh, if that's the case, I would start working harder. You too, dude. Okay, well, we're moving on from that there. Okay, moving on. Oh, hi, Normac. Just chilling here, yeah? So moving on from that. Oh yeah, we have to go to the spot. Oh god, wait, is there no way of cutting through? Oh, there is. Oh, maybe there's not. Yo, I like some of the way some of these areas look with the bars though. Yeah, I have to go up and around, don't I? No, I just kind of wanted to see if I could cut through, but nah, I have to cut up and around, don't I? Dun, 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 dun. Dun, dun. Wait, I ran past it, didn't I? I sure did. Solution 9 feels like a nice hangout spot. Yeah, I like it. It's definitely a cool looking area. I'm enjoying the design for a lot of these locations. All the locations, the music, everyone's been very cool vibe. The music is so good here. You know, I was thinking about this, Swage. It's funny you come in here. For anyone who doesn't know Swage, go follow him. He's a streamer who also DJs music in FF14. I can't help but think of a location like this as perfect for like a rave or like a DJ set or something. It has that feeling to it very heavily, so it does. You'll go give my man some love though. The play online FF11 menu music. I can see it a little bit, yeah. I can see that a little bit, yeah. Look around this bar a bit. Yeah, definitely very cyberpunk influenced there. I love this little thing. Guys, I would honestly murder everybody and then myself to protect this guy. He's so cute. It's not a thing, it's a creature. It's my new child. Okay? Blind as usual? Wait, what do you mean? What's wrong? I'm just looking around. That's really, really cool though. I guess there's also like this little DJ set here too. Oh wait, you can go up into it too. Yeah, no, I saw the DJ booths. I didn't know that you actually had stairs there though. That's kind of cool. No, you know, no, I noticed already. By the way, what's this? Like a boombox maybe? Oh no, it's a vending machine just. Okay. Yeah, this location is literally made for DJ events. It's kind of cool. I like that. All right, let's keep going. You head into the back room? Yep, let's go back. Yeah, I feel like a lot of this stuff is going to become housing furniture too, for sure. You got the tonic? Hey, give it here, quick. That's the stuff. Ain't nothing like it to blow the cobwebs right out with a great big kaboom. Awakens something feral in me, it does. Transforms me into a remorseless beast that won't stop till I've done what needs to be done. Any road. Sorry for sending you off on an errand like that. I just can't concentrate with it metonic, you know? And the pile of work only ever gets bigger here. Speaking of which, I better get back to it. Those weapons and tools ain't gonna enhance themselves. Stop, Ponto. I can only get so aroused. I'm gonna continue.
I've been meaning to ask about that Mamulja child. Could he be...
He definitely looks like his kid, doesn't he?
Yes. In all likelihood, he's Zoralja's son.
Wait, who did he mate with, though?
So you think so too? But what is he doing here?
Abandoned? Oh god, that's horrible.
He was abandoned, the poor dear. We found him in the Drift Downs a few years ago.
What a dick.
To think he'd cast aside his child.
We can't say for certain who he was born to, or why he was on his own. But he's a blue-scaled Hubigo, and Zoralja is the only other one around. That being the case, everyone assumes they're father and son. Even the boy has put two and two together.
That sucks, ma'am.
This all happened when he was very little, so he has no recollection of his parents. It breaks my heart to think of it.
Who's the mother, though?
What's his name?
Gulja.
What?
It was my hope that he'd grow up to be a man of principle, like his grandfather.
It's a fine name.
I should mention that the boy is a little unusual.
Noticed.
At first, I intended to raise him as my own. But just when I thought he was warming to me, he suddenly disappeared. We searched high and low for several days. And where should he turn up? But in the wilds near Everkeep.
What? It's a miracle he didn't fall prey to fiends.
See, that's another unusual thing. Creatures don't seem to attack him. He could pick his way through the Thunder Yards as if he were on a stroll. On making inquiries, we learned that he had been living alone and receiving food from the people of the outskirts.
Okay.
This became something of a pattern. We track him down and bring him back, only for him to disappear again within a matter of days. He would return to the wilds without fail, and once again rely on the kindness of strangers to survive. Finally, I took the hint and left him be, giving him the solitude he prefers, and lending a hand only when he explicitly asks.
If Gululja is Zoralja's child, that makes him my nephew. Assuming he's willing, I'd be glad to take him in like Papa did for me. But seeing as I'm here to kill his father, I don't know if it would be right.
I was gonna say, that's a little complicated, isn't it?
Who was that?
Who do you think?
Oh dear. It's Gululja.
Don't tell me he heard everything.
Oh, this is my fault. I asked that he be kept away, but I should have taken more precautions.
I'm going after him. I need to explain.
Wait, Lamachi. I understand your haste, but it'd be best to coordinate a search.
Yup.
Kakiwa, do you have any idea where he might go?
There's no telling, I'm afraid. He could as easily be outside the tower as here in Solution 9.
If those who can fight would search below, my mother and I will scour the district.
Sounds like a plan. Let's get to it.
Okay, let's do it. Ooh. All right. So he's called Gululja. Oh, what's that noise? Hey! We leveled up! Level 99 Paladin. Okay. Not bad. I said Galulja. Anyway. Okay, it's 97. It's 97 as well. Okay, we'll continue with XP on Paladin then. I preferred Bobby as well. You know what? I'm going to continue calling him Bobby. Agreed, I'm going to continue with Bobby, Ja. I think so too. I think I've grown fond of our little Bobby. The problem with Bobble Ja is I feel like saying Booble Ja every time I see that. So, and that has a different meaning altogether, doesn't it? Alright, continuing. If Gululja is outside the tower, we need to find him as quickly as possible. Even if he's used to getting around on his own, the wilds are still no place for a child. Agreed. While Kral and Raha continue reviewing the data, the three of us should devote ourselves to the search. Alright, well, let's continue to the base of the tower and take it from there. Alright, let's keep going. I call him a neglected baby. You have such a way with words. Alright, let me go ahead and see. I think I got the Ethernet shard over here, didn't I? Continue to the base of this streamer. Okay, let's get True View over here real quick. Grab that. The music for this area is such a vibe, though. I can see people AFKing here and just having this playing in the background the whole time. Maybe it's not everybody's cup of tea, but I could definitely listen to this for a while. Ponto, have you bought the 7.5 million gil mount from here yet? Oh, there's a mount here worth 7.5 million? No, I haven't. Is it like an NPC I have to chat to, or? No, I haven't seen that or even knew about that. It's in the crafting spot. Oh, okay. Wait, is that the item somebody was trying to trade me the other day? Someone was trying to trade me a mount, but people were like, no, not yet. He's not there yet. Is that what it was? Who was that who was trying to give me that the other day? The air bike thing? Ah, okay. Yeah, I'm trying to remember. Someone was trying to give it to me. It was Rumika. Okay, I'll if Mika's got that there for me, I'll hold off on buying it. So, in case they're still looking to give it to me. If not, I'll go somewhere else and try and get it myself. Speak with Wooklamat in front of Everkeep. Okay, so we have to go back to the outskirts. So it's outside. It looks like it's outside anyway, yeah. Yeah, in case they bought a spare, because otherwise they're wasting their gil in that case. So I'll hold off on that. You're not short on cash? I will be soon. This gil's gonna disappear very quickly, very soon. Yeah, this gil looks nice right now, but it ain't gonna be sitting there for very long. I gotta get my week 1 raid and stuff, and all that lovely stuff coming up soon with pots and foods. Well, here we are outside. But where do we even begin? Perhaps someone has caught sight of Gululja? Well, let's make inquiries nearby. Good idea. Could you handle the outskirts for us, Alice? In the meantime, Ponto and I will head beyond that big wall. Okay, let's do that. Are you planning? No. No, I do think we're gonna have to spend a bit of money soon. I'm also holding off on buying a large house for the free company, or at the very least a medium, so there's gonna be some money going towards that too. Well, that's cool looking. Yo, that's kind of cool looking. Yeah, I still haven't accessed this area yet. Gulojad doesn't appear to be in the area. However, you catch sight of a group of people a short distance to the southwest. You spotted those people too, yeah? Perhaps they've seen something. Come on. Okay. Are they down there? Or... oh, whoops, well. They are down there. Music change, so must be like a safe location. Looks like some sort of salvage yard. Well, let's ask after Gulojia. Gulojia isn't here. You know the boy? Have you seen him? Oh, forgive me. I didn't know you were... No offense taken. My name is Tapu. My eyes may be useless, but my ears are sharper for it. I can recognize people by their footfalls, including Gulojia. So he didn't come this way. Where in the world could he be? I do not know your voices. Who are you to Gulojia? And why are you in search for him? I'm family, though we're not related by blood. His father is my brother. I've only just met Gulojia, and we haven't had the chance to talk properly. But I'm about to do something that will make him hate me, and I wanted the chance to explain. His father is your brother? Then that means that you're... Yes, I am Wuk Lamat, vow of resolve of Tuliolal. And I've journeyed here to bring my brother, Sorolja, to account for murdering our people, and also our father. When all is said and done, Gulojia may want nothing to do with me. Nonetheless, I'll always consider him family. I'll always be there for him, and I want him to know that. It tears you apart to do what you must. The quiver in your voice tells the tale. Gulojia was headed south. There, he has a place that is as close to a home as he knows. Find and bear your heart to him. Should he in turn bear his heart to you, accept and respect his wishes, as Queen's Fiend respect to ours when she granted us a place in her realm. Ah, okay. I will. Don't worry. But, what do you mean when you say Sphene respected your wishes? Out of concern for our well-being, Her Majesty had urged us to reside inside of Everkeep. When we declined, not only did she gracefully accept our decision, she granted us the necessary supplies to make our home here. And since then, She's paid us regular visits to see how we fare. It's a busy queen, isn't she? Yeah, that sounds like Sphene, alright. Well, thank you for telling me about Goloja. I'll find him, and then we'll have a good talk. We continue south, it seems. Let's keep our eyes peeled as we make our way. Intriguing. This Sphene girl seems to get around and is very active with almost every single person who's a member of this population, eh? Oh, this Star Wars music in the background. Look, I am your favor. Look. Come give your favor a kiss. Alright, here you go. Huh. Have I been there before? It's a town. That looks like the center of Alexandria from FF9. And half of it is submerged. The architecture looks nothing like we've seen so far. It's closer to Charlayan. Ah, there he is, amongst the ruins. I only caught a glimpse, but there's no mistaking that tiny silhouette. Let's hurry after him. It'd be a disaster if a building collapsed while he's inside. Yeah, the area down there looks a little bit like Alexandria, eh? That's weird. Right, let's go ahead and jump on down there and see what the crack is. Is it a spoiler to ask what that location is? Or I guess we're going there soon anyway, so let's have a look. Wiklama is eager to... Okay, let's keep going. I only saw him for a moment before he disappeared behind a building, but I'm pretty sure Goloja was heading further south. I'll contact Alice on Link Pearl and let her know to join us. You can look at the map, Ponto, for the location. Well, it's not somewhere I've accessed yet, so I can't... Ah. I see. Archeo Alexandria. I wasn't aware of that. Yeah, the design of this area looks exactly like it, so it does. Defective Sani S8. Defective? This is the area, but the canals and the debris make it hard to get a good view. Let's split up and search. If you could head into the canals, I'll make my way through the streets. When we find Goloja, let's watch from a distance until he gets to his destination. Wouldn't want to startle him and cause an accident. Okay. Just a little warning, guys. It's because I'm going to be asked questions sometimes out loud. In case it leads to a spoiler, don't let me know. Okay? I wanna see this here stuff as organically as I can, okay? You have located Goloja. Let's have a look. Oh no, it's a sneak quest, isn't it? Oh no, it's a sneak quest, isn't it, bro? Oh, no, I don't like these, man. Oh, God. Ponto, you enjoy lore quests where you are stalking a child. Yeah, love it so much. I think the reason why people sometimes complain about these style of quests is mostly down to the fact that, well, having to restart it over again is rough. It's not that bad. No, it's not that bad. It's just, I think the main reason why people complain about them often is just simply because they hate the idea of having to restart them again. Sounds like a skill issue? Yeah, probably. I'm a very unskillful person. Okay. Simply not a ninja enough. I don't have ninja unlocked, man, on this character. Still a rogue. You know, I learned something, so I did the other day. Apparently, if you jump over a debris that is that's small enough, even if you're hiding behind it, it actually gets you to be seen in their vision. I was doing when I was unlocking flying the other day in that jungle region, Yaktel, I decided to jump up and down, and I regret it. Oh, shit. Yeah, what happened to him? Where was he gone? Oh, he's up there. Okay, it's fine. Hey, 1 out of 1. Look at that, guys. Professional gamer, by the way. Maybe I would be a good ninja. Okay.
He's come a long way on such short legs. It's a relief he didn't get hurt.
What's here, I wonder?
What?
So he's looking after those little ones.
Oh, he's not a bad little kid. That's why he always comes out. He's taking care of them.
Roja.
Not another step.
Huh?
What?
Huh?
A sentry? Run, Galuja, run!
You know the boy. Who are you? And what do you want?
Who is this?
My name is Wuklamat, and I've come to talk to Goloja.
Is that so?
He's not very big.
Sorry if I scared you. I want to get to know you better. That's all.
And you, my boy, do you wish to speak with them?
I heard them talking. She said she's going to kill my father.
Well.
Villains! I will deal with them forthwith.
But
But
I want to get to know her too.
okay. The cute.
See, if that is your desire, then I shall stand aside.
All right then. Let's talk, you and I. Lots. But, who's the ancient-looking and articulate machine?
Yeah, I was gonna say, it's not very well taken care of, is he?
If I look ancient, it is because I am. This has been my vessel for no less than 380 years.
Okay.
Vessel.
Otis is my friend. When I was hungry and sad, he came and looked after me. He cooks for me and teaches me all kinds of things. Like how to read and write and not be noticed by dangerous creatures.
This machine cooks for you.
And teaches you about fiends. What is he exactly?
Ah! How remiss of me. I had neglected to introduce myself.
Know his voice.
Sir Otis Valona, Lord Captain of the Royal Knights of Alexandria. At your service.
I know his voice from something before.
You're captain of the Knights?
Is this going to be a reference to Steiner? If so, that's kind of cool. It's wait, this is Oh, I know this guy. This is James. Wait, is this James? If it's Felix VA, this is James Day. Yeah, Jim's a buddy of mine. Wait, is this who he's voice acting in Dawntrail? Oh, that's cool, bro. Yeah, is this actually James? Yeah. Yo, I'm gonna have to message him after this. Fuck, that's cool. I'm freak, that's cool. Yeah, James Day. Okay, it is James. Yeah, he rated me the other day. Ah! He rated me the other day. He streams as well. When he rated me, he told me he was voice acting someone in Dawntrail, but I haven't gotten to it yet. Okay. Never mind. This makes sense. All right. Okay. You've been functioning then for nearly 400 years? Actually, no, I want to know his story. You're different than other machines. What's your story?
And there I thought it was Kululja with whom you wish to speak. Not that I'm averse to taking a walk down memory lane.
I'm happy for James.
But ere I regale you, we must take our repast.
A meal. Here. I hate to turn down food, but I'd prefer to have this conversation in the back room.
Please, I'm really hungry.
Okay.
All right. A repast it is.
She's going to spoil her nephew silly. I'll send word to Erenville so the others can stop worrying.
Kid's so cute, man.
Now, if I might prevail upon your assistance, I shall whip up my most delectable specialty.
What's that? I'm guessing Otis is meant to be like a version of Steiner from FF9. leader of the Alexandrian Knights. You know, would make sense. Has a lot of the same quirks as him in a way. Good old... oh, that's true! They nicknamed him Rusty in the FF9, and then look at the state of him here. Oh! It is a reference to Steiner. So, my new friends, I would enlist you in the procuring the ingredients for our repast. After all, the most enjoyable meals are those we make together. We're happy to pitch in, of course. What ingredients did you have in mind? Well, first of all, some yam and pumpkin. The people of the outskirts should be able to share their harvest, and if you and Gulujia could go and speak to them, sure, I'll ask for the cast-offs too, as usual. As for Ponto and Alice, I would be obliged if you would procure some woolback meat. The creatures can be found grazing on the slopes outside of town. As beef is less readily available, their flesh makes for a good substitute. That of the younger ones especially, as it is more tender and less gamey. Consider it done. We'll be back with the meat before you know it. Thank you kindly. In the meantime, I shall see to other preparations. Okay. Let's well look at his design. It's interesting. So, from what we've seen so far, we've had like other sort of machine, like these things. It's interesting that they're defective. So, we've seen a couple of these already, right? And the ones we've seen generally have no personality. Like, they don't react or speak or talk or anything. It's kind of interesting to see what they're like here. Oh, there's actually a crystal up there. I'll grab that as I'm going to assume I have to pass that area eventually myself anyway. I'll grab that when I'm meant to go there. I wonder, because there's like 13 shards, right? I wonder if this is the 9th shard. Solution 9, 9th shard, FF9. They probably have covered this already, haven't they? Oh, here we go. Ba-bam. Ba-bam. Oh, I guess I could just pop into Imperator now rather than using that. Yeah, okay. Okay, Blade of Faith. Bam! What a guy. Yo, welcome in, by the way, guys. Thanks so much for coming in. Hope you're all enjoying the content so far. Hope we're enjoying the story, too. If we have any new people in chat, feel free to hit that follow button, boys. I hope you're enjoying the story with us, man. It's been a good chill time this evening, eh? I have the reflect. It's the 12th. Oh, okay. So this is the 12th. Yeah, because there's different elements, and each of the elements have a different affiliation to them. Okay. So this one's obviously the one that was overwhelmed by thunder. What's this? Am I to understand that you've already procured the meat? Man, I'm the warrior of light. I just kind of smoke things around here, you know what I mean? Of course. Good heavens, you have. And such a choice cut it is besides. 'Tis plain to know how to handle yourself in battle then. Were it 400 years ago, I would have recruited you to the Royal Knights. Memories of a Knight. I kind of want to know more about him. Once Alice brings her portion, we shall have a glorious bounty to satisfy growing younglings like yourselves. Indeed. His laugh is great. I expect there will be ample leftovers to share with the good folk of the Drift Downs. They always appreciate a good warm meal. Now, Seeing as you have completed your task so quickly, I have another request to make of you. We've exhausted our supplies of kindling electrope, I should say, and I should be grateful if you could search the house yonder for more. In the Old Kingdom, electrope rations were issued to each citizen, while small fragments still may be found here and there. If you can obtain 5 pieces, say at least 1, to be all we require, that is, the kind that converts lightning to fire, Golozha can identify them by their circuitry, so pray take them to him. The boy has become quite deft at discerning electrope types, and in a very short time, I might add. Now, off you go, and happy foraging. Okay. So before we get some backstory, we gotta do a little bit of fetch questing. That's fine, we can go do that. Yeah, this area is designed like the old version of Alexandria from FF9. It's interesting. Very interesting indeed. Oh, aggro? Okay. I guess I could just pop into this and then do that. Yeah, it's fine. And you're dead. Off you go, Ponto. Yep. Off we go, boys. Is it designed in the same visual style or just in layout? Visual style for a lot, basically the entire area. Oh, second, more electrope. Basically, the visual style is like, for example, the way the roofs and the buildings look is exactly how the Alexandrian buildings look in the original FF9. There's also, when we were looking down at it from above, there was also like an area which was exactly like the city center area. That is how Alexandria looks in the actual game too. There's like an area with a fountain. The area with a fountain looked identical to it. Oh, over here. Okay. Trying to avoid aggro so we don't have to kill a million different things. It would be hard to match the layout since it was all 2D pictures. Yeah, I mean, I think they've done as close of a copy as they can of it. Because some of it was just obviously partially inspired too. But from what I see, they've definitely got like nods to certain things from the original map. Last bit of the electro. I'm telling you right now, FF9 is definitely getting a remake. I am almost betting any money that we're going to get an announcement for that there in the next couple of weeks or next couple of months. I'm almost certain of it, you know that? They kind of accidentally leaked some information, so they did recently. I'm not sure if any of you guys heard about this. So, obviously, they have partnerships, so they do with, what's the... You know, there's Steam, and then there's... what are they called again? What's the other company that they work directly with quite a lot for releasing a lot of their games on it? Epic Games? Yes, that's it. People were looking into the DAT files for like placeholder games that are within the Epic Games store. And they found a game, I forget the name of the code name for it. But the code name doesn't really relate to much of anything. But within the file itself was information about pre-order bonuses for buying that game. And the pre-order bonus was Tetramaster and Thief Knives as a pre-order bonus for buying that game. For people who don't know, Tetramaster is the game that they played in Final Fantasy IX, the card game. Triple Triad was FF8's thing. Tetramaster was FF9's. Thief Knives, well, that's the weapons of Sedan, the main character. So, I think we can almost say that they know that they're looking to release it. And I think it'll be coming out probably very, very soon. FF9 remake, 11 remake confirmed. I wish FF11 had a remake. No, I don't. It's best kept in the past. I played a lot of 11. It's probably for the best it stays back there. That's true. There was Tech Remaster in 11, though. Funny you say that. I actually forgot about that, Care. Yeah, that actually is true, too. But no, but here's the thing about it. As a person who played 11, maybe you did, too. You had to pay $1 extra per month to access it, to play it as its own standalone game. And then they ended up removing it, too. Anyway, let's go ahead and continue the story. Otis says you have Electrope for me. Wow, you found a lot. Let's see. This one creates wind. This one is for water. You can tell just like that. Whew, I'm impressed. Clever, isn't he? I'll bet he gets it from his father. Ah, this is it. This converts to fire. It's absorbed lots of lightning, so we should be able to kindle a flame very easily. Thank you, Ponto. No problem. Thanks to your kind assistance, we have everything that we need for our ray pass. You have done your part, and now I shall do mine. I bid you relax. My friends, the meal will soon be served. Cutscene time? Voice acting? Maybe? Potentially? Story time. He's so cute! Okay, never mind. No story, no voice acting. This is the kind of thing families do, Goloja. We have meals together and talk about what's on our minds. So, you ate with your father? Yes, with them and my brothers. It was mostly the head of Resolve and I doing the talking, though. Koana and the head of Reason occasionally would join in, and Zoro Ja spoke when he was spoken to. You said that you had two papas. Does that mean one is yours and the other one is my father's? No. Both are our father. He's what people called blessed siblings, a mammal jab with two heads. Zoro Ja is his true-born child, while Koana and I were adopted and don't share the same blood. But that doesn't make us any less a family. What matters is that our hearts are connected. The head of Resolve taught me that. Family. Do you have someone like that too? A person you think is family, even though you don't share the same blood? Yeah. That's a good question. What about you? I do. And they're very dear to me. I'd like to meet them one day. He doesn't play this game. You're not going to get Joel. Is it me? No. It's my best friend Joel. I've known him for years, so I have. I've been trying to get him to play this game. One day, man. Is it chat? Chat, you're like family to me too. Yes, that's it. So, Gulul Ja, I'm hoping that we could be family, you and I. Won't you tell me about yourself? You really want to know about me? Oh my god, he's so cute. They really did a great job of making these guys look good, didn't they? God almighty. I do. I want to know all about you, the things you love, the things you hate, anything and everything. I want to know all about you too. Oh my. That reminds me. We were hoping to hear your story too, Otis. As you wish. Be forewarned that mine is a tale that will be long in recounting, though. It was before lightning had altered the world that I was appointed Lord Captain of the Royal Knights. We're talking hundreds of years prior to the calamity then, right? Indeed, earlier still than when I assumed this mechanical form. 454 years ago, to be precise. Then, you used to be a normal person? Oh yes, I was once flesh and blood like you, and I proudly served as a Knight of Alexandria. So rather than a machine that behaves like a person, you are an actual person. How is this possible? 'Tis only natural you are confused. Hear my tale to the end, and all shall become clear. I'm interested in this. The foremost duty of the Royal Knights was the protection of the royal family. In my time, that was their Majesties, the King and Queen, and their only child, Her Highness, the Princess. By then, every nation of our star was embroiled in some manner of conflict over Electrope. Thus was our kingdom drawn into a war with its neighbor. That war was the catalyst for the great calamity that altered the environment. Countless countrymen lost their lives amidst the chaos, the king and queen amongst them. For a blessing, we were able to protect the princess, who then rose to the occasion and brought hope to her people in those trying times. So kind-hearted was our young queen that, at her behest, we even took in refugees from the enemy nations. But sadly, her reign was cut short. Like many others, her body had been ravaged by lightning, and one day she collapsed and passed away. How tragic. Aye. Nary was there a citizen whose eyes remained dry, and many a moon was spent constructing a great tomb, worthy of her memory. Yet, I clung to hope still, for while Her Majesty was on her deathbed, the kingdom's finest scientist had successfully extracted her soul. Did we hear that right? Extracted her soul? Our flesh may wither and die, but so long as we are remembered, we may live on. The music is very ominous, isn't it? This age-old belief had always comforted her people. But as casualties mounted in the wake of the calamity, we sought to make it into reality through the power of Electrope. In time, we succeeded in developing the means to preserve the soul, and it was used to spare the Queen eternal death. Yet it wasn't enough to simply prevent the soul's departure, for the ultimate goal was to recreate a person as they were in life, and this required that their memories be further extracted from their soul. It took many more years of research to make this possible, by which time I had become a grey old man. With my days numbered, I did not hesitate to volunteer myself as a test subject for the procedure. So, it was that I attained this vessel. And by my successful rebirth, I paved the way for those who are recreated from the memories of the departed. The Endless, they are called. If your tale is true, then the queen that brought your people back to life... Wait. It wouldn't be Sven, would it? Oh, so you know Her Majesty as well. My description of her boundless kindness must have paled in comparison to what you no doubt felt in her presence. I haven't met her myself, I confess. Not since assuming my current form. Wouldn't want to frighten the living daylights out of her. Ha 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 ha! Jesus! Alright. Well, that's an interesting turn in this tale, isn't it? So she's like 500 years old. Or 450... What was it, 456? Jesus! Okay. This explains a lot, actually, from what I was wondering about earlier. She looks young for being old, eh? Hi, Savvy. Welcome in, dude. Could you please give that voice a that robot voice a Scottish accent, please? You know I'm Irish, right? You do realize I'm not Scottish. Also, hello, Tiff. How you doing, by the way, love? We're in the middle of doing MSQ for YouTube. I hope you're doing well. What, you're Irish, Ponto? Would never have guessed. I know. I know. I know. Hi, YouTube. Hello. Hope you had a good weekend. I had a great weekend. We're currently going through the story at the minute, guys. You're in chat. We're kind of at a very, very interesting part of the story. You know, like people were saying, the early part of Dawntrail can be a little bit slow for some peeps. It's kind of... We kind of hit the roller coaster, and it's kind of going pretty quickly right now. There's a lot of stuff kind of going on here. It's pretty awesome, actually. Yeah, I'm very intrigued at what this could be right now. This part's very interesting. I want to continue this on. The Endless. So all this time, Sven wasn't even alive? She lives, yet, well, she does not. 'Tis admittedly a difficult distinction to make. Having inherited the memories of a departed soul, an Endless feels, thinks, and acts precisely as that person would. In that sense, I believe they are alive. The Alexandrians know about this, right? It can't have gone unnoticed that Sven is perpetually youthful. No one really knows about the Endless. People who wear regulators don't even know about death. This is why they do this. Everyone sees the Queen doesn't age, but they just kind of accept it. To them, it's just who she is. Are the people that ever keep Endless too? Why not? Because they age out and die, right? While there should be many Endless as those who have died, I believe they are limited in where they can exist. Queen Sven is unique in her ability to appear before you. Strictly speaking, I myself am not an Endless. They are created using memories extracted from a soul, but my entire soul was placed inside a machine. Being inside a machine makes you different? How? Well, I do not understand the finer points. My life is bound to this vessel. If it breaks down, that would be it all over for me. Much like a being of flesh and blood. Hardly an endless, unchanging life, I'm sure you'd agree. An endless, unchanging life. I can't help but be reminded of the yeah. Did Kakuya and the others know about all this? Considering their extensive intelligence gathering, I'd be surprised if they didn't. For now, let's share what we've learned with Kryle and Raha. I can't help but have misgivings about this. That music is very cheerful for what this is. Holy shit, okay. Oh, okay. Cutscene. Voice acted?
Nahe, is that you?
Doesn't know him.
Good gods, Ellen Nespia! It's been too long, my friend. Where have you been all these years? What have you been doing with yourself? Hold on. They say Queen Sphene has guests from outside the barrier. That's you, I gather?
It seems so. I'm looking for my mother. Do you know where she is?
Your mother? Sorry, but what was she like again?
Oh, they wiped her memory.
What? It's Kafkiwa. You know, the one who was too adventurous by half? Who journeyed with the Dawn Servant?
Wait.
It's not ringing any bells.
Wait, her memories erased from them?
You can't be serious. Ours was a tiny little village. Surely you remember her.
I really don't. It's all a blank.
Oh god, wait.
Is anyone else here from the village?
Hey!
Oh man. Because they only usually remove them from their memory when they die.
Huh? Elenespia?
I'm looking for Kafkiwa. Where is she?
What's this all of a sudden? Who's Kafkiwa?
Oh.
This cannot be. The memories of the departed are taken away. No.
But who's the robot?
Where are you? The others will be here soon, so hurry back, won't you?
Is this a trap?
Say something, would you?
Unless they got her memories and put them in the actual machine similar to him? Okay, let's continue. Although the mood became a tad subdued at the end, I thoroughly enjoyed our repast together. I did too, Otis. To hear about the Endless was something of a shock, but we likewise enjoyed your company. Above all, I'm glad that you and I could talk, Goloja. We're going to get along great, I just know it. You think so? I'm happy for you, my boy. Now then, I presume you will be returned to Everkeep. Permit me to accompany you, at least part of the way. Man. Oh shit, okay. Sorry. About Sphene. It doesn't matter to me if she's an Endless. Whether she's alive like you or me or not. I've seen enough to know she has a good heart. What worries me is the burden that she bears. We still don't know what that is. I expect there are things she can't tell us. Not with Zoral Ja watching. But, at the very least, I'd like to know what the Endless are to her. Sorry, I didn't mean to delay us. I just felt the urge to share my thoughts with you. Oh, on the way back, let's make a quick stop at the Drift Downs. I want to tell Tapu how it went. Alright, well that was intense. Here, let me grab this Aetheryte crystal over here before I run away from it. Things are getting very serious, lads, let me tell you. There's some interesting stuff afoot here. How are you guys feeling about the story, man? Definitely had a bit of a slow start, but it's kind of ramping up a little bit more, eh? I think it's fair to say. I'm scared to say anything because of spoilers. If you're scared of spoilers, just say nothing at all. Best thing you can do. Best thing you can do is just stay away from talking if that's the case. Just let it play out. The best thing about watching someone going through story for the first time is that an organic reaction you get to seeing them with everything. That's how I always felt whenever it came to watching other people doing their MSQ for the first time. So, yeah, we'll continue with that. Over this way? Oh, I have to go this way, eh? Oh, no, it does connect. Okay. No, I can't keep going up this path. Okay. Yeah, I'm kind of cooking now. I'm not gonna lie. It's, I have so many questions in regards to, like, the mother now. Like, initially I thought she was dead. Then we see her in the TV. Then I think to myself, oh, shit. Is her body, like, did she lose her body? Is her soul in that now? Then it's like, oh no, I'm off somewhere else. Then it's like no one can remember her because in their mind, if they're dead, they usually wipe their mind. So unless they specifically chose to wipe her from everybody's memories because they don't want to know she exists, or she is actually dead and we're either being tricked or she's been installed into a machine. Anyway, let's continue. Ah, you are returned. Were you able to find Guloja? We were, thanks to you. All is well with the boy. I'm relieved to hear that. And to know that he has family who worry about him, or for him. Guloja, too, must be glad. I hope so. I'll try not to rush or force anything, though. It's for him to decide what I am to him. My, what a pleasant surprise it is to meet you in these parts. Sphene, what are you doing here? Visiting my people. Are you doing the same, perchance? I suppose we are, yes. Ask them? Listen, there's something we'd like to talk to you about. Could we have a word in private? Do you think her item will become a store item? Or clothing? Probably. at some point. So, you know about the Endless. While we might not discuss it openly, my people will have surely noticed that I haven't changed for hundreds of years. I've made no attempt to conceal my nature. If I may ask, though, who was it that told you about the Endless? Only a few should be familiar with that concept. I'm afraid I can't say. I bear no ill will towards this mystery individual, lest you be concerned. I'm just merely curious. Tell me, Sven, you care for your people. That much is plain, and I assume you care for the Endless too. Earlier in Everkeep, there was something that you wanted to tell us. Was it to do with them? The Endless are as dear to me as my living citizens. They are as much my family. But they can only be sustained by meeting certain exacting requirements. Thus far, we've managed to do so, but should more people die, I fear we would be pushed beyond our limit. Their preservation demands vast amounts of energy. Energy? I don't understand the workings of it all. But is there something we can do to help? Then... would you be willing to become Alexandrian citizens? What? I have my nation, my people to protect. I can't just become Alexandrian. Indeed. I suppose you cannot. First you tell us to make peace, then you tell us to go home. What exactly is it that you want? The same as you, of course, to protect my people. Tell us more about the energy the Endless need. That I cannot say. I do not ask that you understand or like me, but I wish... I wish we had been born on the same side of it. Yeah, this is going to involve doing something to the source or where we're from, isn't it? Hey, what do you mean by that? Wait, Sven! Damn it. Well, I think we've kept everyone waiting long enough. Let's continue on to Everkeep. And let's not tell Otis about our conversation with Sven. I don't want to risk causing him pain. I think I have an idea for where this might be going. The whole concept of souls and them being used as an energy is something that actually comes directly from Final Fantasy IX. I think I have a rough idea for where this is going, but I'm gonna see if I'm right. I'm gonna wait and cook. Don't tell me what it is. I don't want to know what it is. I'm just vocalizing everything I'm cooking in my head at the minute. But I think I know where things might be leading here, and I think that she's probably a bigger threat than Zorlja is, if I'm right about this.
Why don't you come with us? You might get to see Sphing.
Ah, 'tis a magnanimous and much appreciated offer, but I must decline. A part of me longs for an audience with Her Majesty, it is true. Yet, though it be in my previous life, I failed to protect my queen. I couldn't bear to show my face before her. And such an uncomely one besides.
James did a great job VAing this guy.
If that's how you feel, we won't force you. But rest assured, we'll visit with Kululja, and we hope you'll cook for us again.
It would be my pleasure. You are welcome to bring other comrades should you so desire. The more the merrier.
I've been looking all over for you.
Okay. What's wrong?
Nostalgia, was it? What's the matter?
It's Zoralja. He marches to Vanguard.
Oh.
So he's done waiting. But why weren't we alerted sooner?
Our transmissions are being jammed. The lookouts couldn't get through to us. Wayakoi is at Vanguard too, but I can't reach her. What are we to do?
Stay calm. Kafkiwa has yet to be alerted, yes? Take her to the back room as fast as you can.
All right.
Our link pearls may still work. I'll try contacting those in Tuliolo.
Ring, ring. Hello?
Otis, I need you to keep Kululja safe.
You needn't ask.
I want to go with you.
No.
Absolutely not. A battle's no place for you.
You're too cute.
Kululja, the people of the outskirts must be evacuated. For this crucial task, I require your assistance.
Oh, this is cool.
Remember, when battle is at hand, anything can happen. Caution is as valuable as any blade.
Yes, sir.
I managed to get hold of Alphano. He'll inform Kona.
Good. How's the situation in Tulichola?
There's nothing to worry about, or so my brother assured me. With such short notice, though, I doubt they'll be fully prepared.
Are we going back to Tuliolal to fight again,
They'll be
or?
ready, I'm sure of it. The vow of reason is not to be underestimated. I'm coming, Zoralja. And we will finish this once and for all.
So we'll try and fight an Everkeep first, probably. Woo! There's a lot in here, man. Holy hell. This is the moment of truth. We have to hold Zoralja here. And I know exactly how to do that.